Testing. Does this work for you? Feel free. I hope you can. Well. Okay. If you've been enjoying my videos, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. It helps me help you and to bring you all of this wonderful free yoga flows. Hello and welcome back to my channel, Yoga with Chelsie. Today I'm going to bring you a yoga flow to have a better day. If you've been feeling a bit beside yourself recently or just need a moment to recenter, this practice is perfect for you. Feel free to modify or intensify as you wish, as this class is all levels friendly. Grab any blocks or straps or stools that you may need for your practice today, and let's get started. All right, everybody, let's get started in a seated position. Whatever is most comfortable for you, you can be on your knees, legs out. Maybe you're sitting on a block or blanket. Just find a comfortable position. Shoulders are nice and stacked over the hips. Hands are on the knees or in the lap. Crown of the head is reaching for the ceiling. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Lifting the chest up and forward as you inhale. Chin is proud. Close the eyes if you're comfortable. We're just taking the next few moments to really release any immediate tension that we might feel. Allowing ourselves to come to the present moment. And allowing us to really focus on ourselves right now and not any of the stuff outside of our mat, outside of the room that we're choosing to be in, but just focusing on us. It's me time, and it's time to recenter. All right, let's circle sweep the arms high on our inhale. On our exhale, bring the elbows down, cactus the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach up. And again, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Elbows are drawing down towards each other. As you inhale, you're leaving space in the neck. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Reaching. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, draw it down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And bring the arms forward. Relax the shoulder blades. Keep the spine long. And shake it out. All right. Opening up the legs, extending them long for a seated wide-legged forward fold. Now you might be here, hands right in front of you, spine is tall. And you might feel all kinds of wonderful deliciousness here in the legs. You can work on flexing and extending the toes or the feet. Of course, if it's in your practice, fold all the way forward as far as you can, trying to keep those toes pointed towards the ceiling. Dropping the shoulders, relaxing the face, and breathing your way to find your edge. Not worrying about how far you can go today, not worrying about if you're all the way up here and you feel like you need to be able to go further. Don't even worry about it. We're just accepting where we are right now. We're coming to the present moment with ourselves. And really just accepting what is, right? Letting go of any tension, any negativity that no longer serves us today. I'm dancing with my arms as I talk. All right. If you have not already found your edge, take one more inhale, exhale. Come down as low as you can. Maybe you can come all the way to the floor with the chest now. Taking the whole body over to the right side. Left hand is reaching up and over to the left extended foot. And nice and easy all the way to the left side. Reaching the right arm up and over to the left. Coming back to center. And we're taking our right leg to meet our left, and we're going to roll all the way down to our bellies. Hands come right beside each side of the chest. Legs are zipped up, big toes touching. Shoulders are drawn down and back. We lift the chest and chin. Now, you can keep just the chest and chin lifted here today, or at this, today, right now, at this moment in our class. Okay, shoulders are drawn in towards each other. You might be lifting through the palms, squeezing the glutes. Nice deep breath, and exhale, relax. Neutralize the spine. Forehead can come down to the mat, maybe the chin or cheek. Trying to keep the legs drawn in towards each other. Sweet sauce. Okay, bringing the hands back to each side of the chest. And here we're going to do some cobra rolls. So keeping the chin tucked, starting here, we're going to inhale, pressing through the palms and rolling our gaze up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bring it down. Gaze is up all the way until we bring our chest to the floor. Inhale, rolling up. Chin is tucked. Gaze goes up. Exhale. Draw it down. And again, inhale. Remember to keep those glutes strong. Exhale, roll it down. Last time, press through the palms. Maybe this time you're on your fingertips. Take the gaze to the right, little gentle twist. Take the gaze to the left. And back to center, drop it all the way down. Press through the palms, tuck the toes, and come all the way to table pose, and come all the way to sit back onto the heels. Taking your time, you may have props that you're moving and adjusting along with your practice. We're going to take the palms together, interlace the fingers, and rotate them out in front of you. As you inhale, you're going to raise the arms as high as you can up towards the ceiling. Maybe the gaze follows. Maybe you take a gentle back bend. And exhale, round forward. Keep the hands interlaced if you can. Rounding out that upper back, drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Chin is down. Inhale again, draw them up. And exhale down. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, come to neutral, straight up, and exhale towards the right. Inhale tall, and exhale to the left. You got this, hold tight. Back to center. Take the arms out in each direction and bring them forward. They're going to come to plant in front of you. You're going to take the body all the way down to the belly. As we were before, this time zipping up the legs, big toes together. Arms are going to come in front of you. Palms are going to press together. And your forehead or chin will rest on the mat. Take a nice deep breath. Keep the connection through the fingertips, through the big toes. Wonderful. Bringing the hands beside the chest. We're going to tuck the toes and press ourselves all the way up to down dog. Now you can come into table pose first if you wish, or press right up to down dog. Now it's our first one, so feel free to pedal the feet, sway the hips side to side. Letting the chest fall open. Palms are pressing into the mat. Heels are reaching down for the floor. And the gazes of the big toes. Allowing the neck to be relaxed and free of any tension. We're going to inhale, raise the right leg to the ceiling for three-legged dog. Exhale, drawing it all the way up and through to rest between the hands and drop the left knee for low lunge. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, settle into your low lunge, staying active here, trying not to hang out and really collapse through your low lunge, but keeping it active. Inner thighs are drawn in towards each other. Left hand's going to reach down for a block or the floor, opening up towards the right. Right hand reaches for the ceiling. Option to bend the back leg. Maybe you take the right hand to reach for the left toes. Remembering to stay where you are if that is where you are comfortable today. And not giving yourself any hard time for what is not in your reach today. Beautiful. Coming back to center, tuck the back toes, plant through the palms, step back into your three-legged dog. Drop the right leg and switch over. Left leg will go high. And bringing it all the way through, planting it between the palms. Right knee goes down. Taking your low lunge here. Shoulders are down. Nice deep breath. The knee is right over the ankle on that left side, making sure that we're not bringing our knee to be over our toes, but instead protecting our knee, staying strong. Right hand's going to go down to plant, opening up to the left as your left hand reaches for the ceiling. Nice deep breath. Option to bend the right leg. Maybe you reach for the toes with your left hand. Keeping the spine long, take a nice deep breath. Coming back, left hand will plant, tuck the back toes, left leg goes back into three-legged dog. Beautiful. Left leg will come to plant. Take your down dog. Big deep breath in and out. Gaze will come forward. You can bend the knees, step, jump, or walk to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to inhale back to halfway lift and hold. Hands can come to the thighs. Elbows draw in towards the body. Leave a little bit of bend in the knees as to not lock the legs. Neck and spine are long. Keep your breath going. Inhale. And exhale. Our right hand is going to plant to block our floor, and our right knee is going to bend. So our hips go and rotate towards the left. Left hand is going to go high. The gaze might follow, whatever is most comfortable. Now you can stay here and really enjoy this twist. Lengthening in the back, left leg. If it's in your practice, you might take the left hand and wrap it behind the back and grabbing a hold of your right thigh crease. If you want to take it even further, you can go ahead and bind the pose, taking your right arm through the legs and connecting the hands behind you. If you took your bind, slowly release. Right hand will go back to plant. And coming out the same way you came in, the right leg's going to extend, and we're just switching sides. Left hand will plant. Left leg will bend. Hips rotate to the right as the shoulders open towards the right. Right hand is high. Now maybe you stay here. Maybe you wrap the right hand behind the back. Maybe you bind. If it's something you know is in your practice or range today, you can take it one step further and maybe press into the right foot and take your bird of paradise. I'm going to stop right here today. If you're in your bind, slowly release wherever you are, coming back the same way you came in. The right hand's going to plant, coming into forward fold or ragdoll. If not already opened up with those feet, get them about hip width distance apart, letting the top body sway side to side and the hands come to opposite elbow. Bending the knees as generously as you wish. It might feel really good to shake the head yes and no. We're going to inhale to halfway lift. As you exhale, we're dropping into our yogi squat or malasana. Hips come low, knees are open. The angle of the toes may be out slightly. Elbows come to each inner knee and lengthening through the spine, pressing the palms together. So it might feel comfortable to place a block, or not a block, a folded blanket underneath the heels if you happen to be balancing on the pads of the feet. If you can't quite come to that squat, you can take the block and put it right underneath the sit bones. Take one more breath here, big inhale. As you exhale, plant the palms, raise the hips. Now we're going to create a little flow here. As you inhale, drop the hips back to yogi squat. And exhale, right back up. Inhale down, trying to find a little more space each time. Keep the spine long. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Ending here in your forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to bring the feet, heel toe them back together. And slowly, when you're ready, rounding up through the vertebrae to your standing position. Inhale, arms high. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. Standing here for a moment, really feeling the body. Allow a little bend in the knees. Shoulders are relaxed down and back. Palms are pressing in to each other, fingertips too. Tailbone is drawn down, belly button is drawn in, and the top of our head is really acting as if it's reaching for a point where it can touch the top of the ceiling, something maybe you can imagine right above you, but keeping it reaching. Maybe try to imagine your feet tearing the floor in between them apart, creating engagement and activity, energy. One more breath in through the nose. Exhale over the fingertips. Inhale, arms will circle sweep high. Palms together. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold to plant the palms, step or jump to your plank position. Now from here, you can drop the knees and come all the way back down to your belly. You can also test yourself and go move slowly through maybe a chaturanga. Once you find your belly, we're going to take our right leg and reach for our right foot with our right hands. Now you might not quite be able to reach it, that's okay. The act of reaching still works on those muscles, keeps them engaged, and strengthening. Now you might reach that left arm forward a little bit. If you can hold the right foot and you don't really feel anything, you might be able to really turn that elbow up towards the ceiling and press a little bit harder down onto the foot to bring it in towards the glutes a little bit more. Sometimes I find lifting through my arm and really adding some pressure here helps me personally. I recommend to do with caution if you've never tried before, as this is more intense, sometimes for others. So find your edge here, hopefully feeling a bit of a release in the quad, maybe a little in the hip flexor. One more breath, and bring it down. Other side, left leg will bend. You'll reach for the left foot with the left hand, wherever you are. You might even adjust a strap behind the foot if you can't quite reach, and you'll use the strap to pull it in towards the body. Breathing here wherever you are. And slowly release. Coming back to belly. Bringing both heels up towards the ceiling, and we're just going to sway the legs side to side. Taking a moment before we come back up. Now, you can always go from belly to table pose first, or you can come from belly and meet us straight into down dog. Your choice. Either way, bringing the hips high, head and chest low. Tailbone is reaching for the ceiling. Neck is relaxed. Beautiful. Gaze is going to come forward, bend the knees. You can hop to a sit or take one leg at a time and come down to a seated position. Nice and easy, we're just going to roll onto our back, taking a supine position. Right away, we're going to bring both of our legs up the wall. Feet will be flexed as if we're balancing a plate or something on top of our feet. Good pose for the heart. So taking lots of pressure off of it and its job. Breathing here, maybe you close the eyes. If this feels a bit tense for you, you can always place the hands underneath the low back in a fist form. Sometimes this can help lift the hips up off of the ground a little bit and take a little bit of tension out of the core. Beautiful. From here, opening up into happy baby. The legs open up. You might reach for the toes. The knees open up and reach towards each side of you, drawing down and towards the mat. If you can't quite reach the feet today, you can always grab behind the knees. Maybe you rock side to side. You can always go with your crazy baby and extend one leg out at a time. Wherever you are, finding the feet to plant onto the ground. Adjusting yourself to come into your final position, your Shavasana. Extending down through the legs. Adjusting any parts of the body that you may need to in order to find that comfort or that stillness, where you can just let go of any leftover tension that you might be feeling. If it's comfortable for you, close the eyes and really come into the self, noticing bits and pieces of the body. Checking out the breath and how it feels. observing the way that our minds feel. And allowing ourselves to come out of this Shavasana with an open mind, refreshed start. We were able to create movement, challenge. So we've allowed ourselves to take a moment for us, move and get a little warm in the body and get our circulation going. Wake up our nervous system. For the next few moments, enjoy the stillness that you've created. If you would like to pause the video here and enjoy an even longer Shavasana, please feel free. Otherwise, I will have you meet me back shortly to end our practice together. When you're ready, you'll slowly start to wiggle the toes and fingers and bring awareness back into the body. You'll slowly start to deepen the breaths and just create some extra movement. Now feel free to roll onto your side or rock yourself back up to a seated position when you're ready. And we will take our final breaths of our class together. So let's really mean it, make it count, and seal off all of this positive energy that we've created for ourselves today. Let's go ahead and take our arms, circle sweep them on our inhale, reach them for the ceiling, palms together, exhale, draw them down to your heart. And one last time, inhale. Palms together. Exhale, bring it down. Give yourself a bow, thanking yourself for joining practice today, getting on your mat and doing something for you. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time.